The crypto market is in a bit of a weird place right now. We're seeing institutions come out with major announcements regarding NFTs, Bitcoin miners, the metaverse, crypto in general, yet the market is not reacting positively to all this news. So today's video, I wanted to take a minute to talk about what's going on in the market, important things you need to be aware of, and we're also going to talk about some big things going on with Coinbase, Mastercard, and some institutions in general. So if you enjoy this sort of content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's hop right in. So right now, overall crypto market is sitting right around that $2 trillion market cap. And as we've mentioned in multiple videos, right now, Bitcoin is approaching a very key inflection point where Bitcoin's price has had this falling wedge pattern over the last 2 to 3 months, and we're finally seeing it come to an end where Bitcoin's price is either going to have to break out above this downward trending resistance or it's going to break below it, most likely pushing it to that $30,000 to $35,000 per coin range. But the good news is that overall crypto market, we're seeing the crypto fear and greed index in extreme fear. And whenever we have seen it in extreme fear, it doesn't last there too long. So when we look at the overall crypto fear and greed index, historically over time, we've been in extreme fear for almost just over a month now. And every single time we have been in the extreme fear territory for that long, it's always followed by a massive rally. You can map the crypto fear and greed index over Bitcoin's price movements, and you can see whenever we're in extreme fear, that is when we saw that big correction take place. We consolidate before we see extreme greed, which is followed by a big rally. And that's exactly where we are right now. But the interesting thing going on with the overall market, before we get into some big news from Mastercard, Coinbase, and institutions, is going to be that right now, I wanted to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our brand new channel partner, the President's NFT Collection. This is by far one of the coolest NFT and play-to-earn NFT game collections I have seen yet. The President's is an exclusive NFT and GameFi collection powered by the Binance Smart Chain, so it has much lower fees than other projects out there. The world's first presidential contains 20,000 president portraits that can be minted on the platform for just 0.3 BNB using MetaMask wallet. A person who will be lucky enough to mint the president, number 19978, will get a $10,000 offer from the president's team. After the collection is fully minted, the cool thing is you'll be able to compete for $250,000 in the play-to-earn NFT game War of Morale. To participate, you'll have to form a team of allies from at least 3 president NFTs that have 4 main skills: offense, defense, diplomacy, and luck. Combined, all these skills become the president's morale or health. In addition, the project has a very cool referral program, something that I've never seen with any other collection out there. With this referral program, it lets you earn 10% on the purchase of your invitees. So anything that they purchase, you get 10% back, as well as cashback pools through which the project will return up to 600 BNB to its users and fans of their contributions. Currently, the President's NFT has a giveaway that is launched on Gleam. I'll put the link in the description, and 1,500 people that participate in the competition will receive a free President NFT if they mint 2 NFTs or more. So basically, for every 2 NFTs that someone mints, they will receive another one for free. So make sure to participate, as this is a great discount. It's not going to last forever. I'll put the link in the description. Check it out today. The deal starts on the 25th of January, and the list of 1,500 people is almost full. So make sure to grab a spot using the link in the description. And let's get back to the program. 43% of Bitcoin trading volume is taking place during U.S. market hours, according to a research report that just came out. And the interesting thing about this is that U.S. market hours, when the stock market is open, just makes up a small portion of the total day. It makes up like 7 hours of the total day. Yet 43% of all Bitcoin volume, like trading volume, takes place in those 7 hours every single day. So why does this matter? Well, the important thing here is that right now, Bitcoin 90-day correlation to the S&P 500 is currently at its highest level since October of 2020. We're seeing the volatility is low. And what this means is that every single time that this has happened, it has followed by some sort of spike in volume, some sort of big event that comes out that catapults Bitcoin's price and the overall market higher. Whenever we see that tight correlation between Bitcoin, the crypto market, and the S&P 500, that means, it's a period of low volatility in the market. We're seeing lower volumes in the market, and typically it's followed by one single event that catapults Bitcoin's price higher. And right now we're just waiting. We're consolidating, waiting for that either whale account, that big announcement to come out that's going to catapult Bitcoin's price higher, because it never stays correlated to the S&P 500 for that long. It comes in waves. It happens every so often, but it doesn't stay that way for very long. And right now we're at the highest correlation between crypto market and S&P 500 that we have been since October of 2020. And we all know October of 2020 was right before we saw that massive rally, putting Bitcoin's price up over 1,000%. So that is all very positive with the overall market. We're coming up to a very key inflection point. It's going to take place on about January 24th. We're seeing crypto fear and greed index. We're seeing the correlation between the S&P 500 and the overall crypto market. But the important couple things I want to talk about is first going to be with Polygon. Polygon, one of my favorite cryptos by far in the entire market. If you like Ethereum, you might as well bet on Polygon, because Polygon is just a leveraged play on Ethereum, meaning when Ethereum does well, Polygon's going to do better. When Ethereum's doing poorly, Polygon's going to do a little bit worse. But if you believe in Ethereum long term, you need to have exposure to some of these layer 2 solutions like Polygon. And recently, Polygon just came out with a major announcement in a major upgrade where EIP 1559 officially introduced the same fee burning mechanism to Polygon. Polygon had that same upgrade that Ethereum had about 6 months ago. And why is this important? Well, 6 months ago, Ethereum had this EIP 1559 upgrade, basically making it so Ethereum was starting to get burned every single time it was mined. And what we can see is that since that has happened, about 1.5 million Ethereum have been burned, totaling about $4.9 billion at the current Ethereum's price. This is important because it essentially helps to make Ethereum supply decrease, making it almost a deflationary asset. And they're predicting that when ETH 2.0 and Ethereum merges and it becomes a proof of stake network, then we're going to see Ethereum's supply slowly decrease every single year, becoming deflationary. That's important because it makes every coin that you hold more valuable. But the important thing here is that we're seeing the same thing happen with Polygon, and right now, according to how much Matic is going to be burned every single day from this new upgrade, it's going to make a Polygon deflationary, with 0.27% of the total supply being burned every single year. And Polygon has a fixed supply of 10 billion Matic tokens. Right now, 6.8 billion are circulating. But this is going to be very important because not only is it going to help with fees for Polygon, but also it makes it so every single coin that you hold is becoming just a little bit more valuable, because now Polygon is introducing this deflationary mechanism into its protocol. Last thing I want to talk about is going to be one of the biggest announcements of the day, and that is with Mastercard, because Mastercard struck a deal with Coinbase. Coinbase has had a lot of big announcements come out recently about their plans to release and roll out an NFT marketplace of their own. They're trying to make it like the Instagram, combine Instagram with NFTs. The way it looks is it's just like a profile where you can see your personal profile with all the NFTs you own, and they're trying to make it much more interactive for people. I think this is going to be huge for NFTs in general, especially because many crypto investors use Coinbase. Now it's going to be easy for them to buy NFTs. They're going to have their own profile, like an Instagram sort of model. And the key thing here is that now Mastercard announced on Tuesday, January 18th, they signed a deal with Coinbase that lets customers use Mastercard credit and debit cards to make purchases on the upcoming NFT marketplace that will be rolled out by Coinbase. So this really changes the game for NFTs in general, because everyone is talking about NFTs and how we need to see more use cases with them. We want to see them more integrated into day-to-day life. And how is this going to be possible? Well, you need to be able to buy them with fiat currency. You need to be able to buy them with a credit card, a debit card, and that is exactly what Mastercard and Coinbase and their partnership is going to do for the NFT space. So I'm expecting big things to come for NFTs in general, and this partnership with Coinbase and Mastercard is really a big deal. So right now, where we stand with the market is that we're seeing all of these big announcements come out. We had a big announcement from Intel about Bitcoin miners. We have Coinbase and Mastercard having a partnership. We're having big announcements come out with Walmart that they're looking to possibly introduce their own cryptocurrency. We're seeing all these big announcements come out, but the market has not yet moved yet. So what I am thinking, what I'm seeing with the market is that right now all of these positive announcements are coming out, but we just need that one event, that massive whale account, that big event that's going to catapult Bitcoin's price out of its downward trending channel, out of this falling wedge pattern that we have seen. As soon as this happens, I'm expecting a very fast rally to new record highs because there's been a lot of positive news come out. And the market is very healthy. We're seeing a lot of good developments come out. We're seeing more mass adoption take place. And it's really just a matter of time before we see that breakout happen. So right now is the hardest time to continue holding your positions, to even add more. But this is where people really make the big money. This is where people become rich from crypto, is when they're buying when the market is down, when they're buying when everyone else is extremely fearful. And right now, that is the perfect time. It's the perfect time to be doing that. So that's what's going on with the overall market. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.